Welcome back to No Beach and Sea TV, where the ocean comes alive with adventure, mystery, and awe-inspiring creatures from the deep. Today, we plunge into the extraordinary world of one of the strangest fish in the ocean, the sunfish. Have you ever wondered what a fish the size of a refrigerator munches on for dinner? Prepare to be surprised. At first glance, it looks like something out of a science fiction movie: flat, circular, and enormous, with fins that flap like wings and eyes that seem to stare through you. Meet the Mola Mola, or ocean sunfish, one of the ocean's most mysterious and misunderstood giants. The Mola Mola is the heaviest bony fish in the world, with adults commonly weighing over 1,000 kilograms and some growing to more than 2,300 kilograms. That's heavier than a full-grown bison. Yet despite its size, this gentle colossus glides through the ocean with surprising grace. Its body is unlike any other fish. Shaped like a floating disc or a giant swimming pancake, the sunfish lacks a true tail. Instead, it has a unique structure at the back called a clavis, a rudder-like fin, that replaces the tail and gives the fish its rounded appearance. With long dorsal and anal fins extending vertically, the sunfish doesn't swim like most fish. It flaps its fins like wings, gliding through the water in a rhythm that's almost hypnotic. Its name, sunfish, comes from its love of basking near the surface, soaking up warmth after long, chilly dives into the deep. This sunbathing behavior also makes it more visible to seabirds, which often peck at parasites on its skin, a convenient cleaning service in the vast open sea. Despite their size and strange looks, sunfish are harmless to humans. In fact, they're incredibly docile, calm, curious, and sometimes even playful around divers. Seeing one up close is like encountering a creature from another world. From its size to its shape, from its movement to its mystery, the Mola Mola is one of the ocean's most remarkable residents. And yet, what it eats, how it lives, and why it looks the way it does, is only now beginning to be understood. Sunfish are cosmopolitan travelers. You can find them in temperate and tropical oceans around the globe, from the icy waters of Alaska to the warm currents near the islands. They prefer the open ocean, often cruising near the surface, but capable of diving hundreds of meters deep to follow their prey. But what are they chasing? What fuels this gentle giant? Sunfish have a reputation for being jellyfish lovers, and it's not just a rumor. Jellyfish make up a huge portion of their diet, especially in their adult years. Jellyfish may look like harmless drifters, but they have stinging tentacles and very low nutritional value. So why would such a large creature eat something that's basically made of water? It's true that jellyfish aren't calorie-dense, but adult sunfish are massive and have slow metabolisms. They can afford to eat large amounts of jellyfish all day, and their thick skin helps protect them from the stings. Sunfish use their small, beak-like mouths to suck in jellyfish and crush them with their powerful pharyngeal teeth located in the throat. They don't chew with jaws, but grind the jellyfish down before swallowing. It's a feast of floating jelly, and sunfish are more than happy to oblige. When we think of the ocean sunfish, or Mola Mola, we often picture it gently gliding through the blue, feasting on jellyfish like a living vacuum cleaner. And while jellyfish do make up a large part of their diet, sunfish are much more versatile eaters than most people realize. The truth is, they're not picky, they're practical. In the vast, unpredictable open ocean, being a selective eater is a luxury most creatures can't afford. One of the sunfish's favorite jellyfish alternatives, salps. These transparent, barrel-shaped organisms might look like jellyfish, but they're actually more closely related to vertebrates. Salps float through the ocean in long, undulating chains, filtering microscopic plankton from the water. To a sunfish, salps are soft, abundant, and easy to swallow like slurpable sea snacks. When jellyfish are scarce, salps fill the gap. Young sunfish, in particular, go after more active prey, like tiny squid, fish, larvae, and small crustaceans. These foods provide more energy and protein, perfect for a growing fish that needs to pack on hundreds of kilograms in a relatively short time. In fact, studies of juvenile sunfish stomachs often reveal a buffet of miniature sea creatures. It's only as they mature and grow larger that their diet shifts towards slower, softer-bodied prey, like jellyfish and salps. Another overlooked but crucial food source: zooplankton, especially copepods, krill, and other tiny drifting crustaceans. Although they're small, they exist in massive numbers. When sunfish encounter dense plankton blooms, they can filter thousands at a time, collecting nutrition like a slow-moving sieve. Interestingly, some sunfish have also been spotted grazing on eelgrass beds or ingesting algae. Whether this behavior is intentional or incidental is still debated. Perhaps they're mistaking plant matter for prey, or maybe it's just collateral damage during mealtime. Either way, bits of plant material have been found in their digestive tracts, showing just how varied their diet can be. Sunfish don't stalk or chase their prey like sharks or dolphins. Instead, they rely on a strategy of opportunistic grazing, drifting with the currents, exploring different depths, and feeding on whatever happens to be nearby. In a world where meals are few and far between, that kind of flexibility is key. from jellyfish to zooplankton, from salps to squid. The sunfish is the ocean's ultimate scavenger-grazer hybrid. Not fast, not fierce, but remarkably well adapted to the endless buffet of the open sea. Because when you're a 2,000-kilogram sun-drifting titan, every meal, no matter how strange or jellyfish have evolved with stinging cells called nematocysts, which they use to paralyze prey or defend themselves. But the sunfish, its thick leathery skin, can be over 3 inches thick, making it almost immune to jellyfish stings. Still, sunfish must be careful. Larger jellyfish species, like the lion's mane, have long trailing tentacles that can wrap around a sunfish's eye or vulnerable gill area. Their awkward body shape hides a secret: they're more agile than they look. With careful tilts and turns, they can approach their prey from the safest angle. This isn't just about survival, it's about efficiency. In the vast, nutrient-poor expanses of the open ocean, every bite counts. Sunfish may seem like peaceful grazers, but they play an important role in marine ecosystems by eating jellyfish in large numbers. They help keep jellyfish populations in check, especially important in places where jellyfish blooms can threaten fisheries and biodiversity, and sunfish themselves. They're not invincible. They are preyed upon by large marine predators like orcas, sharks, and sea lions. Even seabirds like albatrosses have been seen nibbling on sunfish fins near the surface. In death, their bodies sink and feed deep-sea scavengers, continuing the cycle of life in the ocean depths. Feeding on jellyfish requires more than thick skin. The sunfish has evolved a unique set of adaptations: a mouth that never fully closes, perfect for slurping gelatinous prey; fused pharyngeal teeth that act like a food processor; a slow digestive system that extracts every bit of nutrition from low-calorie prey, and they don't waste energy. Unlike fast predators like tuna or sharks, sunfish move slowly, glide efficiently, and conserve energy between meals. Tiny and vulnerable, they start life as minuscule larvae, bigger than a pinhead. As they grow, they dine on smaller prey, zooplankton, tiny crustaceans, and fish larvae. Only as they grow larger do they transition to a jellyfish-based diet. In this early phase, they're fast, agile, and always hungry. It's a reminder that even the ocean's giants start from humble beginnings. They often start near the surface, basking in the sun, hence their name. This may help them warm up after deep dives or recover from chilly depths. As the day progresses, they dive deeper in search of prey. At night, they may return to the surface or rest in midwater. It's a slow-motion ballet, driven by hunger and survival. Like many ocean dwellers, sunfish face growing threats. They often become bycatch in drift nets and long-line fisheries. Their love for jellyfish also puts them at risk from plastic. Pollution plastic bags can resemble jellyfish and cause internal damage when ingested, but awareness is growing. Conservation programs, marine protected areas, and responsible fishing practices can help preserve sunfish and the ecosystems they depend on. When we protect the jellyfish eaters, we protect the ocean balance. In the heart of the deep blue, the sunfish drifts mysterious, massive, and misunderstood. What it eats may seem simple, but behind every jellyfish feast lies a tale of adaptation, survival, and ecological harmony. Thank you for joining us on this deep dive into the life of the mighty Mola Mola. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the bell icon for more amazing sea adventures, only on Nobichin Sea TV. Until next time, stay curious and keep exploring.